Santa Fe Public Schools, where remarkable happened in 2018 and 19.
We had a successful ETN and our community really supported us in a big way. And we've been able to not only continue the funding for the replacement of computing devices for kids and the equipment they're using in schools, but we've expanded to adopt our computer science resolution. And we've got 4 schools that are first phase schools that are bringing computer science across every grade level and in every subject area. We've gotten robotics and equipment that the schools are going to be using and the kids are using today. And we've engaged teaching and learning in a different way that really puts a hands-on focus to the use of the technology that they're using and also the skills that they're trying to develop in the content area.
With the ETN funding, we have seen a transformation in the way that we are approaching education. We are seeing teachers engaging in a variety of technologies in their classroom in different subjects. We are seeing students bringing in their ideas as they're developing how they see technology being used in their lives, in their classrooms, in their education. And so with ETN, we see the coming together of those. Teachers and students developing how they see themselves, not just in their education, but in the future workforce.
Part of our computer science initiative is to bring in our community partners. The city and community want to grow 10,000 jobs in 10 years in the computer science area. So we've been working with the city, the county, and local businesses.
In my position as a digital learning coach, being embedded into the schools and being part of their everyday development of their curriculum and being there to support has really made the difference in how we are having this conversation, how we are using our ETN funds. It's not just a one-time sit and get, here is some support. It's an all the time in your school, always there to support your needs, your growth, and to be there to cheer them on as they are conquering those goals.
If we've got not only field trips for kids and for teachers and opportunities for kids to engage, but also looking at how do we grow the finest computer science initiative across our district in the state of New Mexico. That we really draw kids to our schools and draw great teachers from across the state into our community to really work with our kids.
You know, it's inspiring to work in a school district where the superintendent has the knowledge and the foresight to leverage community resources in developing district initiatives that are not just school-wide, but rather citywide. Read for Santa Fe is an initiative that reflects community partnerships in support of developing students' capacity for reading to learn. And it revolves around supporting teachers, enhancing their skills, building upon them, and recognizing that teachers, through their daily work, are inventing the future. As we continue to support teachers, as we continue to meet students where they are at and take them further than what they thought were possible, and as we continue to cultivate a culture of readers, we can continue to anticipate additional reading growth across the schools for the 2019-20 school year.
Not only the students are getting the academic content that they need in order to be successful for future grades, they're also learning 2 languages at the same time, which it's really important as it helps develop the brain better, it helps understand reality even better, and especially in a place like Santa Fe, I think it's especially important to be able to communicate with all sorts of people.
So students that are in bilingual programs, that they're bilingual, they help each other out, and in classes they see the connections between classes. May be Latin terms, they can sometimes easily understand them because of their Spanish. So in science classes it helps out. And when they're in Spanish class, they learn literary concepts that they also apply in their English classes. Sometimes they may learn something in their Spanish classes that they connected to their history classes. They help newcomers, giving them the basic survival language skill needs that they need to survive in the classes. Then they help each other out, they develop more in the language, and they become more prepared for the professional world, whatever it is that they may go and do, and they're efficient in 2 languages. So I think it's very important to teach kids 2 languages.
The community voted for and approved the bonds that went into funding all these improvements across the district. The investment in our facilities and the hiring of quality coaches really show to our students and our community that we are really here to support athletics, activities, our schools, and by showing that support and that investment, it has really increased what we've done on and off the court or fields. We have teams now that are competing for district championships and the ability to qualify for state. So it's not just at one school, but it's across the district. So we are seeing our competitiveness across the state really increase.
Communities and Schools of New Mexico is a proud partner of the Santa Fe Public Schools. We're now in our 8th year. We work in 10 schools across the district, serving kids pre-K through the 12th grade, delivering a robust, comprehensive community school initiative.
We provide wraparound services for the students and families here at the school. We provide supports like basic needs or tutoring, or sometimes just being a friend for the kids.
Adelante is a Santa Fe public school program. We support public school students experiencing homelessness and their families. We have over 1,700 students that we support from infant all the way to the age of 21 years of age. Our goal is the well-being of children, and our efforts are to help keep them in school, get them enrolled in school, do everything that we can to support their school experience, so that they can succeed and they can have equal opportunities.
What we do is find resources, money, items, like classroom supplies, things like that, and get them into the classrooms. That's what we do. All we do is serve the teachers of the Santa Fe Public Schools. We all know that teachers spend a lot of money out of their own pockets for things like classroom supplies, projects, and what we do is we try to give them some funds so that they don't have to spend so much money out of their own pockets. So we have a teacher warehouse where members of the community donate items like classroom supplies, office supplies, art supplies, and teachers can come and take anything they want for free. We're open 2 afternoons a week after school, and teachers go in and get anything they want.
Our partnership takes place in several different formats. Probably the most obvious thing is all the dual credit that we offer to students in Santa Fe Public Schools.
We have our all-time record number of enrolled dual credit students for the fall 2019 semester, and that is 920 dual credit students. In Santa Fe alone for the SFPS schools, we have over 24 dual credit classes taught at the Santa Fe Public School campuses.
I see dual credit as one of the most important things that we can offer students in Santa Fe Public Schools. Students who take dual credit class persist at a much higher rate than students who come to us without any dual credit. It gives students a little chance to see what they want, what they're interested in, where their strengths are maybe, before they come to us as a full-time college student. So I can't really emphasize enough the importance of that program.
Well, as you know, we've been doing sustainability projects and having a real focus around conservation for the last 10 years. But over the last year, we've got some pretty exciting projects going, either in the works or completed. We've added another kilowatts, I should say, of solar to Nino Otero, so they're 50% solar powered now. We have a really exciting pilot school bus project with propane, 6 new propane buses coming instead of diesel. Still fossil fuel, but a lot more efficient, a lot healthier for our ridership and our kids and our community. And then really exciting is an all-electric school bus project. We're applying for the Volkswagen settlement funds. So we would be the first district to have electric school buses on the road in New Mexico. And then our board, which I think is incredibly forward-leaning and progressive, along with our superintendent, worked to pass a climate action resolution this September and support our youth in their call for climate action and to recommit the district to doing sustainability work and incorporating environmental education into the classroom. When our kids become aware of some of the challenges, which I think they are, either consciously or unconsciously aware of the challenges around climate crisis, if we can empower them to be a part of the solution by creating some of these solutions on the campuses where they go to school every day, it invites them to make that part of their thought process and their expectation of us. We want solar to be the new normal when you walk on a Santa Fe Public Schools campus, and we want our kids to ask that of us. It's their future after all.
We've been looking at a lot of different security measures that we already had in place. A lot of the measures that the Santa Fe Public Schools has in place was a great movement forward, but we're looking to see if we can improve on them. The Rave app is an app that can be used by our staff at any school that we have it on. The app, what it does is if there's an emergency situation, you hold down a button, it automatically will connect with the Regional Emergency Communication Center to get us some police presence and help. At the same time as it's doing that, it's also notifying the school staff that participate in it that you have just activated the emergency app, telling everybody there's an emergency at your school, and basically at minimum go into a shelter in place or a lockdown in place. Stop the Bleed program is a national program that was encouraged nationally for all schools to look at. Stop the Bleed does not consist of small scrapes and bruises or cuts that may exist. This is for severe bleeding, either from a limb, from a chest, or so forth. It's just another option to save people's lives and buy us a little bit of time so the emergency personnel can arrive.
This year we were able to complete a number of projects that were supported by our community through the 2017 GO Bond. The projects that were completed this year were the Milagro Middle School, which is a major middle school right off Llano Street, beautiful school. A new tennis court facility on Santa Fe High School campus. A great addition to the Academy of Technology and Classics, ATC, and also Aspen Community School, and Capitol High School had an additional phase to help with their science labs and their dance studio.
The voters of Santa Fe, they've really outdone themselves in supporting the Santa Fe schools. They built this brand new building for us. Can't speak enough about it. It's got this wonderful football field. It's got this amazing commons area. As you walk through it, the cafeteria is state-of-the-art, the science labs state-of-the-art, and it's really something to be marveled at.
The Go Bond for Aspen has resulted in so many improvements to this school. This is the most amazing campus. I really want families to get out and come and see it when they get a chance.
The new dance studio has brought a lot more room than what we've had in the last couple of years that I've been in the dance program, and just have space for everyone in general to just go ahead and do stuff correctly.
There's some great projects going on. One of those is the new administrative building for Santa Fe High School. We also have early college opportunities where we're going to be building new classrooms, administrative building, and a multi-purpose use facility for them.
Thank you, Santa Fe
Santa Fe Public Schools, where remarkable happens every day.